Okay, hello all you crazy people out there. My name is Dragonite, and welcome back to Pokemon Sword, Crown Tundra. So, I'm supposed to talk to people, I think, about the thing, the steed. You're going on about the lawyer named Steve. All right. Into some hard of hearing joke here. Thing on the ground, I think. Please. Large leak. That sounds like a food item. What about... Okay, so if I recall from my last recording session of this game, there are some people who cannot agree on the actual color of the steed. Did I talk to this guy up here yet? The mayor? The mayor occasionally has useful things to say. Mayor, Mr. Mayor? Read the books. Oh yes, I read the books the last time. I guess if all else fails, just go back to what's his face over here, to Peony, or whatever his name is. So we're gonna go talk to Peony, I suppose, and I don't know if he'll lend me some insight on the the king, I guess. Lend me some insight on the actual steed. No, you are not being very helpful at all. I don't, actually. Anything on this bookshelf? There's nothing on that bookshelf. I don't need to heal anyone, do I? Or a Pokemon? Yeah, I don't need to heal anybody. This is my team currently. I would have evolved, Sneasel. Off recording, except I don't seem to actually have a Razor Claw in my bag anywhere that I can use to evolve it. I thought I picked one up at some point. I guess I did not. So, Sneasel will be waiting for some other time to get some attention. Adventuring attention. Calyrex, do you have, any insight for me? There's a cutscene. Calyrex. Words. Oh, someone called me. Was it you? And we're gonna go through this whole thing again. Human child, were you able to find something about my loyal steed? Somewhat, if you count the fact that nobody seems to know anything about it as information. A lack of information is information, as it were. You say you found out about something that my loyal steed could not resist. It has been so long since we rode together that I had completely forgotten. Oh yes, the carrots. There was something about carrots. With this information, we may be able to lure my loyal steed to me yet. So tell me, what is it that my loyal steed would find so irresistible? Can I answer all of them? This is obviously the wrong answer. Ah, yes, the garment with my image on it. I suspect that even a poor facsimile of my visage... A poor facsimile of my visage would be enough to send my loyal steed running. Its loyalty is not what it used to be. The Freezington Snow Samba. I did see the villagers performing a strange dance some years ago, but it was hardly irresistible. In fact, I imagine even a Greedent would lose its appetite after one look at such an odd display. Alright, well, the right answer is carrots, so we're gonna go with that one last. The Reins of Unity. It is true that they would help me regain the link with my loyal steed, but it has been many years since the humans made a new set of reins for me. I doubt we'll be able to obtain them now. Alright, well, that's useful, but not very useful. Not too useful. Carrots. Let's talk about carrots. We must discuss the carrots. Oh ho, carrots, you say? Yes, I remember now. Even back when we were together, it would leap at any chance to eat some kind of crop. It took everything I had to restrain it. Looking back, the crop must have been carrots. I am in your debt, human child. What we must do now is clear. If we were able to find carrots somewhere, it should be but a trifle to lure my loyal steed back to me. I wonder... Do any humans in the village grow any carrots? If we could attain even a single seed, I could grow a carrot from it myself. By the stars, you say that you have carrot seeds. That strange bag contains seeds of carrots? You humans never stop adapting and evolving. I'm constantly amazed by your ingenuity. And yet, the fields of the village simply won't do. They're not suited for growing carrots. If we could find rich soil, I could use my powers to grow the crops we need. Now, where might we find soil suited for growing these crops in this tundra of mine? Isn't that in town? Oh no, this is the ruins. Ah, I see 2 spots that might suit our needs. One is a field covered in pristine snow. Another spot is a field by gravestones where those who moved on were laid to rest. Either of those locations should allow me to use my powers and grow the carrots we need. Please, I ask that you choose a field and plant those seeds. Nothing to see here, good Sir Peony. Ah? What the? I must be getting in the habit of falling asleep outside. Hey, you're the one who said that anything's a pillow, not me. Aha, I guess it just goes to show that holding down the fort isn't all that easy. You take care of yourself, Chief. Don't overdo it. So he's the useful idiot. And he's gonna go run off to do whatever he was doing. You marked the 2 fields Calyrex told you about on your town map. You jotted down the current status on Legendary Clue 1, and the updated version is, upon hearing that I was able to find carrot seeds, Calyrex told me about the 2 fields where I could grow the carrots. I need to pick either the field covered in snow or the field by the graves and plant the seeds. Just from a purely Pokemon standpoint, what is it now? Oh, it's one of the cosplayers. Sing the song about the King Steed Pokemon. Of course, dear. I'd love to. Ice root carrots, cold as ice, munched up by all the bully in white. Munched all up by the bully in white. I got to the second line before I messed that one up. Shade root carrots, dark as doom, crunched by the bully with a ghostly gloom. Now make sure you eat your veggies too, just like the Pokemon in the song. I'm kind of glad I missed out on that nursery rhyme as a kid. So we're going to go, I guess, out of town this way. And as I was saying, from a purely Pokemon standpoint, I find Ghost Ice or whatever it was a little less interesting than the ghost. I can't even remember what the one by the graveyard would have been. But I'm gonna go to the graveyard because that sounds more interesting. I got a cracked pot. A peculiar teapot that can make certain species of Pokemon evolve. It may be cracked, but tea poured from it is delicious. So that is for the, what was it? The Poltegeist thing? That's an item for that, for that Pokemon. The Poltegeist, the cracked teapot item. I don't know if I have one of those in my PC. I probably do somewhere. Later on I'll go and, maybe perhaps apply it. See if I can make anything interesting happen. So where's the actual cemetery? Is that down here? I think that's down here. Riding your bike down a hill, nothing like it. Alright, let's get out of that grass before anything jumps out at me. Big mushroom. So that is, the items seem to be respawning, the ones at the base of the tree. I wonder if every 24 hours you can come back and get another one, or something along those lines. This is not without precedent in Pokemon. There have been item spots that just regenerate like that in the past. It's one of those fields Calyrex told you about. Do you want to plant the carrot seeds in this field? Let's do this. Ah, you dragged him out all this way with your telekinetic powers. I see. I see how you have reached one of the fields. If you plant the seeds in this field, shade root carrots will grow. It has been so long that my memory is hazy, but I believe that my loyal steed would often partake in this sort of vegetable. If shade root carrots were what my steed preferred, it must have been a ghost type, mustn't it? Okay, so it's just ghost or ice. It's not dual type. Alright, well, ghost is more interesting. As I was saying, it's not weak to literally everything else in the Pokedex. It's most vexing that I can't recall. I suppose we'll see. I'll ask you but once more. Are you sure this is the field in which you want to plant the seeds? I think so. So this is, I know how the games of Pokemon work by now. This is going to give me a choice of which version of a certain legendary I would like to obtain. Dig, dig, dig. And, I think it was implied that I like ghost types a little bit better than ice types. Very good, very good. You have an able hand for working with soil. Now then, it's time that I did my part. Let me show you my powers. And you're just screaming at the ground. I wonder exactly what kind of effect you would classify that as. It reminds me of, There's a mod for Skyrim that gives skill books that you, or just books in general that you have not picked up, a glowing effect. And it kind of reminds me of that. I'm trying to think of other games I've seen similar visual effects in. That's the main one that comes to mind. To think that I have fallen so low, it truly breaks my heart. But soon it will be time to bid my sorrow farewell. Now, human child, I must ask that you pull that shade root carrot free with all your might. Alright. What's it called? It's not like a cloud. It's not like a cloud shader. It kind of is. Like, not traditional clouds anyway. Whatever, I am getting way too hung up on this. Let's pull the carrot out. I attained a shade root carrot. And that is going in the key items pocket, and not the food pocket. Produce that the king of Bountiful Harvest's beloved steed likes to eat. It grew in a gloomy field. Well done, that carrot will be the key to luring my loyal steed back to me. Now all I need are the reins of unity. They will amplify my power, letting me ride my loyal steed with ease. I thought you said you didn't know where to get those about 5 minutes ago, but I doubt I shall ever get another set from the humans in the village. Okay. What? Spectrier, my loyal steed. Did one Pokemon just give another Pokemon a nickname? Is it truly you? Glossy black pelt, that rough, violent gallop. It has not changed from the day we first met. Oh, how this brings back memories. It is my belief that while my steed picked up on the scent of the carrot, it could not determine where the scent was coming from. Judging from the direction it ran off in, it must be headed to the village in an attempt to pillage carrots there. Ah yes, the great carrot heist. I remember that story well. If that is true, then Freezington is in danger. Human child, we must make haste. So, you're going to tow him along behind you. I am going to write down a note, apparently. Calyrex was able to grow a shade root carrot from the seeds I planted in the field by the graves. The scent of the carrot lured Spectrier out, but it ran off towards Freezington. It's probably... Oh, there's a Frostlass, speaking of which I mentioned a little while ago. I think it's more likely that instead of, like, Calyrex giving a nickname to Nidoran, instead of Calyrex giving a nickname to another Pokemon, Spectrier is just its actual species name is probably more likely. I have been reminded that exactly what I want Edward Vance to evolve into, I do not know. I have a bunch of evolutionary stones. Let's see. Can I go into my bag and go through my evolutionary items and just see what is in here? That is a cracked pot. Hilarious, I know. Firestone. Yeah, that's the top of the list. Firestone, Thunderstone, Waterstone. Leafstone is for Leafeon, I suppose. Shiny Stone, not applicable. Ice Stone is for Glaceon. And I could do any of the stone evolutions now. I like Leafeon. Hang on, first, before I do anything of that nature, let me go and actually look at your stats. I'm leaning in the direction of Leafeon. One, because Leafeon is just my favorite one of the EVs. And two, because Leafeon doesn't ordinarily learn very, very good moves until, like, high level. And you're at the bottom of the list, I think. What's your nature? Do you have a neutral nature? Quirky nature. I think that's neutral. It's not something I often would have a very good reason to use in single player, because by the time you get to like level 60, 70, the game is pretty much over. And I might just evolve you into a Leafeon now, just so that I can get a little bit of time to play with the interesting moves, such as Leaf Blade. At least that's assuming the level requirement for things like Leaf Blade have not been lowered, which they very well might have been, as competitive training stuff gets easier by generation. All right. Also, that looks like methane molecules in the background there. Did not notice that. Anyway, Edward Vance has evolved into Leafeon. Alright. Let's see if you want to learn any fun moves. Razor Leaf. Surely Takedown. I don't really care about Takedown. I'll learn it over Takedown. Are you going to try and learn a bunch of moves? Razor Leaf is a bit of a low-level thing. Nope, just that. Alright, well, better than nothing. As you can see, Dratini got poisoned in that one fight with that Nidoran. By the way, now that I have stuff to throw at you, can I, like, actually engage in you in a fight? There we go. Aerodactyl. You know what, let's narrate this while I attempt to catch it. Okay. Let's Phantom Force you. Oh, you're gonna... Okay. Yes, that was a great idea. Hyper Beam another Ghost type. I don't know any better I don't know any better way to win Pokemon battles than that. Are you still going to have to cool down? You do not have to cool down, but you are using agility. It's kind of pointless since you're already faster than pretty much anything in my team. Big Derp is going to Phantom Force your face. That's going to actually not do very much damage at all. Hyper Beam Agility, probably like Rock Slide or something. I'm pretty sure Aerodactyl learns Rock Slide by level. Hyper Beam again. Brilliant. I have truly been outplayed here by the AI. I don't think you're going to have as low of a catch rate as high of a catch rate, as low of a catch rate, as high as a catch rate as most things that I've seen. Since you're a fossil, I want to say your catch rate's about 45. I don't believe I have any status moves that I can induce that is not something like poison. You will have your HP whittled down little by the hail. I want to say it looks like I've got about 2 chances to catch you after this. Let's see. I will be using an Ultra Ball here, actually. Double the catch rate. That'll double it to effectively about 90. Ooh, I thought I was going to get you on the first try. So you also have Giga Impact, which is also a very pointless thing to use against me. Okay, so I have 2 chances to catch you. No. It was only a matter of time until I did something like that. Well, there'll be other Aerodactyl. Unless I somehow missed. Phantom Force has 100% accuracy, doesn't it? Well, even if I do miss, you're going to be taken down by hail this time. Okay. That was complete overkill, but never you mind. I've never used an Aerodactyl. I don't think I've even ever used one in competitive. Also, are you going to evolve? You are going to evolve. I was going to say, Volcarona is the Pokemon that evolves by level at the highest level. I want to say about 70, followed by Hydreigon and at 65, and I'm pretty sure...
Hey!
Very nice. Dragapult. Beautiful. I'm pretty sure, nothing else evolves that late. So at level 60 or 65, pretty much everything that evolves by level should be evolving into its final storm. Dragon Darts. Let's see, what can this possibly be? I'm probably going to get rid of Dragon Rush since Dragon Rush sucks. 50 power, attacks twice. Using Dreepy. If there are 2 targets, the move hits each target once. Okay, that's unique. Multi-hit move. If nothing else, it's effectively 100 base power and can hit through Sturdy and can have both hits have a chance for a critical. Not bad. I'm also, now that you've evolved into that, I am going to give you a new nickname. Stupid character limit. You're going to be the paper airplane. Alright, that does fit better. I will not actually be rating another nickname, but I do want to go through my level up moves. My level up moves for Edward Vance. And see if I can find anything of useful for a Leafeon. Alright, here's Leaf Blade. I would much rather have this over Razor Leaf. It's got something like, what, double the power? Almost double the power of Razor Leaf, and it's also got an increased critical hit ratio, and it's got better accuracy. Alright. Let me go just look through that list again, because I saw there were some new things that I can learn. There was Sunny Day, which is useful. Oh, Swords Dance. Do I want to bring Swords Dance on board? Sunny Day would play nicely into my ability of Chlorophyll. No, wait, is that Leafeon's regular ability or hidden ability? I cannot remember. Leaf Guard. Okay, so Leaf Guard will protect from status in the sun, but it won't really raise my speed. Yeah, let's give up on that one. I guess I'll go with Swords Dance. Alright, in case I need a nice +2 on my attack. I am not going to be baton passing in single player, I think. Unless I am. Alright, honestly, Bite's kind of weak. Let's get rid of Bite. Alright, sorry, Bite. I like the type coverage of Dark, but 60 power is hard to do much with, even with a +2 on your attack. Alright. With that out of my way, let us go back to town, or at least the other town. The one that I want to be in. So I noticed when I was running back... You took your time. Buddy? Paper airplane? Stuck on a rock there? I noticed when I was running back that this thing's tail is transparent, which I think is very interesting. You don't usually see transparency in Pokemon designs. Like this. Fitting, I guess. So we are going to run... What were we running to? We're running to town. Something about the horse eating all the... Oh, there's the horse. Something about the horse eating all the vegetables. Or whatever. God, I hate it when that happens. Yes? Buddy. Indeed. Also, are this thing's feet transparent? No, but they're slightly detached. Okay, that'll do. Am I allowed to cast this thing, or do I have to actually take it down? Yes, I heard you the first 3 times. Spectrier is after my Shade Root Carrot, so can I use it as bait? The sunlight is harsh. That's different. I do not have... Oh, I do have the button to throw a Pokeball at you. Can I do that? I will find out later. Let's Phantom Force you just to gauge how much damage this is going to do. That's not going to actually affect me. Nice try, though. Between you and Aerodactyl... Oh, I see you have 2 Dreepies on your head. As opposed to the one that the other one had. That's cool. Getting the whole family involved here. Oh god, that actually did a lot of damage. So, I don't know if I want to do that again, if I want to try and catch you. Do I have... I have Thunder Wave and Radiance. Radiance is only a Dratini. I don't know if I think you can stand up to a hit from this thing. We'll see though. Maybe if you try and do something dumb. You're gonna use Hex, that's not really gonna affect me. Or actually it'll one-hit KO me because you are a presumably legendary Pokemon and 6 levels stronger than me. Grim Neigh. Ah, so we finally have a special variant of Moxie as the ability. Okay. Well, I honestly don't know if there's much that I can do that will... I'm gonna actually revive Radiance because I really want her to get the experience. I don't know if there's much I can actually do here. Use it on you. To damage you further, which is kind of a problem, honestly. I will double kick you. No, you will double kick me. Oh, that was a critical hit. Good gravy. That was not very much. Nice try. I have the fluffy ability and you don't. Anything? No, I don't really... I can't... The only attacking move I can use on Steve is Payback, which is actually super effective. Oh, okay, okay, so I have to actually finish it off. So this has been a thing that I think every legendary Pokemon that I've caught in this game has done. I can't just fling Pokeballs at it from any amount of health. I have to actually whittle it down to dead first. And from there, I can fling Pokeballs at it. I recall that happening in some other... 2 levels there on Dalgamon and Steve. I recall that happening in some other fights as well. Which is, if that's how this works, a time saver. 1, just the max raid battles and whatever. Oh, okay, there's gonna be story kicking in after this. And 2, I think the final battle with, Sword Puppy or Shield Puppy or whoever it was on top of Vladimir Putin's tower was, doing something similar. Where there was I had to take you down. And then... Bad Horsey. And then there was some scene that played, and then I was able to throw stuff at it. I think. Or I could just be making up stuff. Who knows? I don't remember how the final boss sequence of this game went. That was a long time ago now. Alright, so someone stepped in to save me. There is a glowing spot. A tuft of black mane hair. Kind visitor, how could I possibly thank you enough for saving the people of this village? I had no idea such a vicious Pokemon still existed in the tundra. Why, it reminded me of that Pokemon in the fairy tale as the loyal steed of the king. Ah, but no doubt I am overthinking things. What is that you have there? Is that a tuft of black mane hair? In the fairy tales, it is said that by weaving the hair of the royal steed together with a radiant blossom grown by the king, it is possible to create the Reins of Unity, which linked the king with its steed. In fact, it was my own ancestors who used to weave the Reins of Unity, following an ancient tradition passed down over many years. Of course, I myself have never seen any kind of radiant flower, and the method of making the reins has also been lost to time. In any case, we can't spend all day musing over fairy tales. I must make plans and preparations. That Pokemon could well decide to pay us another visit, after all. Thank you very much for your help, kind traveler. Alright, well, it's starting to come together here. And, Calyrex has appeared with its other loyal steed. Alright, that's nice. I think I am going to end it off here. So, my name is Dragonite. This has been Pokemon Sword, Crown Tundra. In the next part, we are going to go over, I think, into the little clearing thing and pay Crown Pokemon a visit or something. If I move the camera, do you pop in? You do. This has been Pokemon... what's this game called? Sword? I said that already, and I will see you all later. Before I embarrass myself further by trying to talk.